pulled over the Sugar Valley up Long Run Road. But first I had to get over there. I just left. The reason why I was on top of the hill in Flemington here is I was up there getting a bite to eat. At Arby's. Had one of them ham melts and some fries and this is probably about the 6th soda. And the reason why I'm going over there today would have been my grandmother's birthday. She passed on in 2002, but her birthday, she would have been 1921. This is 1925. Yeah, somewhere. She would have been 105 today, or maybe younger. I'm not sure if 1921. I think it was 1921 and 1912 was my dad's birthday, or 1921 was my grand's birthday, so, and it is 2025, so she would have been 104 today. So she's buried over at Rosecrans Cemetery. So I'm just gonna go over there, just take a trip by, say. Usually a lot of people go to the cemetery when they have their birthday, but I'm just going to go take a trip by over there. I haven't took you out that way anyhow, so I took you out this way many times. This is on the Hogan Boulevard now. Trying to figure out who this is named after. Interesting. I know a lot of restaurants. I know you guys in other countries. You guys always thinking, wow, it's good to have imminent refills. Yeah, it's good, but that makes it. But constantly going to the restroom don't help either. All right, but yeah, you pay one price in certain restaurants, like fast food restaurants, and some other restaurants. It's soda and coffees. A lot of the time, that's imminent drinks, but not always. Not always. Like in the Chinese buffets around here, you can get the hot tea. It's imminent. You get imminent drinks. The hot tea, they'll refill your hot tea up so many times. I mean, you can drink that hot tea, but boy, they give it to you scalding hot. You have to wait till it cools down. And while you wait till it cools down, you're eating. then you end up not really wanting to drink too much of the tea. So they don't usually lose too much out on it. And plus, it's compliment toward what in the restaurants there. It's compliment. A lot of them is compliment towards the meal. A lot of them. So some of them don't have to. Some of them you do have to pay. But I don't go into the buffets that much anymore. I used to do it all the time with my parents and that. But I'd rather go into Arby's or Kentucky Fried Chicken or Wendy's. You see, them three would be my top fast food restaurants. Burger King would be probably the fourth. and McDonald's be further down. I'd rather not go to McDonald's. I know a lot of people would say, "Oh, he doesn't like McDonald's." No, it's not that I don't like it. I just rather not go to it. I'll pretty much eat anything on the buffet on the menu of McDonald's, but except for coffee. That's one thing I won't. I don't even touch it anywhere. When I was a kid, I took a taste of it, and I thought it was overly burnt chocolate, and it had a terrible aftertaste, and I couldn't get it out of my mouth. So that was pure black coffee, and this was like what my Graham used to like, and I think it was Maxwell House or Folgers. I mean, it was cheaper back then too. But I couldn't drink it. I couldn't even stand there, even a sip of it. And ever since that time, I quit drinking it. And I notice people that doesn't drink it don't have some problems that when the coffee drinkers always have. And I have a suspicion that coffee is it causes a lot of the trouble. I know I drink soda, but it's a little bit different. So the soda don't have cacao beans, but I'll go drink cocoa, which has cocoa beans. There's some coffees I definitely tell you I wouldn't drink at all when I've seen of them. One coffee bean has to go through a digestive system of an animal. Ugh. And they pick it up off the ground after he deposits it on the ground. Then they go and boil it and cook it. I don't think so. I mean, well, I'm heading out this way the long run, but I should have went correct the other way. But this part I took you out there when I wanted to show you the end of 220. And I'll be getting off here at Rhodes. And I'll tell you, I could go around if I wanted to in this county. I could go around this county and look up. I already looked up so many things that happened in this county that was negative. One of them was right up here at this road intersection. Like 220, Interstate 80 up there. There was a couple bad accidents up there that people just didn't, you know. So that's all I'm going to say on that part. Many bad accidents on there anyhow. I think they have at least. I think in this area alone, in Clinton County alone, I think they have at least 20 accidents a year. The way they drive in this area, because they 70 miles an hour and they think it's 100 in some cases. And then they slam on the brakes and can't stop. But driving too fast on Interstate 80 isn't good anyway. I mean, drive the speed limit, that's the best thing you can do. But it's the reckless drivers, it's the ones that be on the road that would harm others, not trying to, probably not trying to. I don't think anybody would try to harm anybody, well, in this area. I mean, certain countries in this world, you never know. Getting off this, I'm going 40 miles an hour in a 55 mile an hour zone, but that's because I was getting off the bypass. This is the reason why I was getting slower, because this is 25. You have this horseshoe turn here, which which is pretty much a circle. But I'm going anyhow. Yeah, I need to get back. I'm back in a little bit anyhow, so I just wanted to head over to my Graham and Pat's grave. And I'm not going to be there that long. I don't have nothing to stick on. I'm just telling you, I just want to go over and just say a happy birthday to her, and well, I'll find out. I mean, on her birth certificate, she said that they said she was born in Cato. These days, Cato is just a place to pull over in the middle of nowhere. Another place is a little linkage, a place called McGee's Mills, where she said she was born at. Okay, you see these stripes on the road? That's one thing that people don't know about. That's anti-skid. They have it on the road because in the area where it calls for snow or rain in the next couple days. I mean, keep the road from you slipping all over the road, and it also helps keeping the road from getting frozen over too. A lot of places have it, but some places can't have it. Like dirt roads, I can't. With the plows and stuff on dirt roads, that's a little bit odd because you're on a dirt road and the plows go through. Oh, that kind of looks like we have an incident up here. Going on with the fields. They're plowing shit up the fields. I have a big truck behind me. Oh, I have looks like a cattle truck. Or a log truck. I think it's a log truck. One with the arrows, beams sticking up and 3 or 4 places. Oh, I know what they're doing out back there. They're doing, oh my goodness, it stinks back there in here. Okay, I know what they're doing. They're putting cow manure or human manure on the field back there. Woo! Wow, it stinks way up here. Whew. Oh, another one of them trucks. No wonder it stinks up here. That's one of the trucks that they were putting that manure and stuff on that field with. Alright, now I turn right on to 477. Yeah, it's a log truck that just was right behind me. Alright, this is Long Run Road. See, Long Run recreation area. I never took you out this way. I didn't think I did. Did you see the anti-skids on it? Man, that stuff stinks. Woo. I don't think I'm coming back this way. It's still in here. It got in my vehicle when I went by, the smell of it. Not all vehicles are it doesn't smell like cow manure, it smells like human waste mixing with cow manure. And out this way was the area that a few years back that there was couple of people thinking there was spaceships in the air out here. They came to this one place, and the person didn't have any clothes on. He had to quickly put his clothes on so they can talk to the people. Kind of crazy. And later on, the person now is in prison too, so it's hard to tell what happens. Those two are in prison, so is he. Well, them two I think is probably out of prison now. But he isn't. Well, this is out here, out this way, my dad used to call it Rattlesnake Heights or Rattlesnake Den or something close to this area. It used to have been the area where there was a lot of rattlesnakes out here when they were building the Interstate 80 and that. So they would have some problem with that building this. And there's one area off to the left here, off to the right, and this gully right here used to have rattlesnakes all over the place. I don't see any more out this way anyway, so. I haven't been over here to her grave for a very long time ago. For a long time. And I'm hitting the side of the road. Now I'm turning down the heat so you can hear me. The reason why I turned it down, it's you can hear me, plus it's getting warm in here now, but even though my hands are freezing, it's only 22 degrees outside. So today's December 9th. I'm trying to stay in the middle of the road. Keep hitting the side, keep hitting the edge. Awful curvy road this long run is. It's gonna be almost dark when I get over there anyhow. So, and Rosecrans, they have an area where there's two falls meet each other in Clinton County. Only place in Clinton County it does that. Both in the same place, and then it goes down. This ends up down in Macrohatton, the area where they meet each other. One, I think it splits up somewhere because I think one might not, maybe not. One's in Macrohatton, one's in. This one goes to Macrohatton. The other is an area that goes to Castanea, which they haven't used that area. Lockhaven hasn't used that area for a long time, Castanea. But over this way, I can't give you too much history of this area. Rosecrans, I'm not sure. I think it's named after a person. I think it's named after a person that lived there for a long period of time. A lot of places are named after people that just lived there. They really don't have much history other than living there in that area. So this road here, this road they had a tough time building too, just like Interstate 80. This one's like that roller coaster thing I said in the other video. This one's going to be probably much shorter than 2 hours because I'm not going to go clear up to a certain place. I'm only going out here to Rosecrans, and that's not that far from Lockhaven, where I usually start from. This time I started from Arby's. I keep hitting that middle of the road, going around these bends. What I'm trying to do is stay away from this side of the road because you have a little bit of slickness on the side. And this isn't a fun road to drive on in the middle of the winter time. Literally, it's not a fun ride. But you have several conditions out here that makes it not fun. One, the snow itself. It's in a gully, and it's very curvy. You have Amish buggies come down through here, and you have side roads you have to worry about. You have different townships in different counties. No, not different townships, but in one county, which has different times they get to go out here and do their what you call cleaning the roads after the snows. And they have different time. See, a township is bigger than a city or a borough, but a township is smaller than a county. A township is like a bigger county within a county, but it's not a county. A township has a little bit less control than a county has, but it's another government issued area. Like some cities or villages do not have a government, but no, not cities. All the cities have government, an extra government. So you have 3 governments in one county. Then you have the federal government, makes it 4 governments. So that's United States for you. You have 4 governments you have to deal with. You have 4 places to make laws. The township makes laws. The county makes laws. The city makes laws, and the federal government makes laws. Now we're coming up to the graveyard now. See the sign saying rosecrans? I'm going to turn here at, I don't know, pretty well. I don't know what the road's called. I can't read it right now. There's no sun shining on it. The sun wore it down. Alright, I'm going to turn here. I'm going here to the cemetery. I'm going down to the last row here. And I'm not sure. I think she's back in here somewhere. I'm going to pause this right now to see if I can find the grave. Well, I wish her happy birthday, even though right now I couldn't find it. I mean, I'm out here looking around. I'm not going to stay out here in the cold. Literally, it's freezing out here. You can tell from the snow and the ice. Alright, I'm going to go back. I'll go back the way I came. I'm just going to take my time. This is. Whew, whew. I just wished her happy birthday. I went when I was out there. I stopped. I was near. I know I was near the grave somewhere back there. I just couldn't find it. It's hard to breathe out there too. Plus, I don't have a winter coat on. I just have a hoodie on right now. I couldn't stand it out there in 22 degrees with the wind going northwest. Well, 19 degrees. It dropped 2 degrees since I left. It came from Lock Haven over to here, so it's 22 down to 19. That's 3 degrees. It's over there. No wonder it's cold over there. I just wished her happy birthday and say I'll find a grave in the spring. Probably come back over here in the spring. Or if we get some warm weather, I might come back over. I mean, 19 degrees. Yesterday was 22 degrees, 25 degrees. I mean, we didn't have no warm days the last several days. And this is in December, but it's not winter yet. It's not winter to the 20th of December. Okay. I hope you guys can see the road. You can see all them stripes with that stuff on there. Back to Lamar Township. We're just in Green Township. But I'm gonna go on a long run. I'm not gonna go past the trucks. Ooh, that's dunk galore over there. I don't know what they're doing, but they have. Did you notice they had two trucks there, and the one was turning around. That was three big trucks. What are they pumping out for three of them to make that stink so bad? Oh well. To me, it kind of smelled like human, but it could have been an area where they just got rid of animals and stuff in that area. It could have been a bunch of the hose went the whole way through the field, clear out to their house or barn out there. So it could have been an area where they had where the animals left their waste behind. I tell you, I might have to. Well, I always have to delete videos because some of these videos go too long, way too long. Like this long run road. This road runs out right over there at 880. Logan area in Green Township, the other direction. It wasn't that far away. In fact, you can go over there to the Ingram's restaurant, which is a Valari. Or Blar, or whatever people call it. Got a parking around the bend. Here we go. A lot of people don't know where I'm going. Or been. Oh, there is some side roads on here that goes out and come back, but there is one side road on here that takes you around different direction that you. Where in the world am I going if you get on that one? But not too many are like that. Hitting that middle of the road, that's why it shakes a little bit. I don't think they mind you hitting the middle of the road on this type of road, because it's not that great of a road to not hit one. It's awful curvy, and as they say Pennsylvania roads are followed by a drunken driver looking for following a snake. And more goes to it. I said in the other video. Yeah, I've been out this way with snow on the sidewalk. On the sidewalk. Where's sidewalk at? I mean the snow on the side of the mountains. Snow about 2-3 inches of snow this way. I really took my time going through it when it was nothing on the when there was some snow on the road coming through this way. doesn't take long to go through these back roads in Clinton County. It's just it takes long to go from one end of the county to the other, going northwest. Oh my, that's a long haul from the bottom of the county clear up to the top of the county. But these side roads, they don't last too long. Yeah. It looks like there's a nice small Christmas display out here, right here. And there's one up ahead here. I'm just going to take my time, because if I don't, you won't be able to see it. Because we have a couple cars coming through when you go to see it. That's my luck these days. Looks like the ones that used to be out in Bell Spring might have moved out here. That's what it looks like. You never know. Can't ask the people people moved out of there. I think he might have living by himself and don't have his wife and his brother's in jail. Okay, I can understand that. Some nice little displays out here this way. Some of them have. Seen some of them that doesn't have any on places, any Christmas stuff. Well, one thing about America, you have all kinds of base and stuff all around here. You name it, we probably have it. That's one problem we have that other countries, some of them don't really want in their problems, so they come over here and because they want to change their stuff into their rules, causes some problems for other people. Cool. Got a nice one right there. Some in the back too. Oh, we have a falling drunken. He must have got into the good eggnog that one back there. That would have been the one was laying down. The one that was laying down back there was gingerbread man. Must have really got into the eggnog. He really was laying down. And a couple nice. I don't see too much. Wow. Oh, here's a cool one. Nice one. Nice display. I'm only getting a little bit. I mean, I really. Oh, they have a couple more out back. Maybe one of these days, if I wasn't driving, I would get better look at their places and that. Here's a nice little one off to the side with a couple blow-ups there, blow-up molds, Christmas molds. We have Santa and a small covered bridge out that way. I knew it wasn't going to take long, and I had somewhere I have to go by here at 7. Well, don't have to. Going to anyhow. You see when you go to look at something. Okay, you got a little bit on that side, but I'm going to show you this side. Yeah, that's not good in the car. The fence is blocking it. They should have the fence decorated too. I know this place would be decorated, owned by an Amish. They don't believe in putting Christmas lights on their places. If they did, they'd probably have Lone Stars like a lot of them places have. That's the reason why I think the reason why they have Lone Stars on their houses. It's something to do with the word hex. I think it's a protection of witches or Wiccans. There is a place called Hex Mountain in Pennsylvania. It's nicknamed Hex. It has a which kind of name. So it's a big name. I can't think of it at this moment, but it's something to do. That mountain is something to do with witchery, is what they call it. Oh my! That was a nice house. Okay, gotta cross up on the hill. I wanted to show you that house, but look how busy the road is. I would have to come out here at nighttime, night, very slowly to get that house, and if it's on. Now you have a house with a bunch of yellow lights here, and well, maybe got a big deer there, big deer. Hope they don't get shot at. Deer season now. Deer season at this time. Yeah, it is buck and doe season. You said when I went to school, we had buck and doe season. I think the doe season was first, and buck was 2 weeks later. Now they have 3 days off. Well, 2 days off of school, buck and doe, both in the same week. But with the situation, what happened in 2020, and a year two later, the schools are all messed up. I mean, the dates, the people telling you have to be in school and everything else, and certain days you're in school, and certain days you're not. I mean, it's not the 5-day week when I went to school. It's a 7-day week. But half the people weren't going to school anymore because of the. You've probably seen the. I was going through here slowly. Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. I try to take a picture of this place right here, right down in this road right here. This one house. Right in there, one house had lights up on there. I wanted to take a picture. They shut it off, and next thing I know, had a cop behind me. The year I called that the year I got pulled over 11 times. I didn't get a fine. It's because of the vehicle I had, pretty much. Got pulled over there. Got pulled on the back road. They were blinding me like it did Get Out. One cop was trying to trick us, thinking I was drunk. He had his high beams on and his high lights on, and trying to tell me that I was drunk. No, they were looking for a different car at the time, and because my car was black and looked like it. and I got pulled over. Besides that, I had the car insured and everything else that needed to be done. One thing they didn't say, one thing that the cops didn't think of, that the car was insured and inspected. Well, the 11th time I had a different car. I got rid of that one car that I got pulled over 10 times with. By the time it came out to the it was New Year. It was near New Year's Eve or something. My sister was in the car with me. I had a different car. I got pulled over because I had a headlight out. Got a warning to get the headlight on. I was driving with one light, and I didn't know the headlight was out. So a lot of people don't know their headlight's out, and they're driving along with it out. But they know there's a light. If you have lights in front of you, don't mean all your headlights are on. But one thing about that, I'm going to give you a hint on this. If you have a problem with your light and your flasher, any of your flashers are blinking fast, your light, one of your lights are out. Don't matter which one it is, one of your lights are out. On that side, the light's blinking. The flasher's blinking fast. So that's a hint. That's a sign. That's a sign the car gives you. Another thing the car gives you. Some cars, like mine, earlier today, and my oil light was on. Said I needed an oil change. I found out I needed a quart and a half. They put a cord in, and then this thing wouldn't go off, and I had them. I went up to the. I didn't put a cord in. The oil company put a cord in. I paid $5.50 for it. Just put one cord in. I was not trying to take advantage of them at all, so they showed me how to show me that on my dashboard, up above my radio, in the middle of the vehicle, there's buttons on there. You can change your stuff back where you can find the stuff on there. It wouldn't change anything I did on near the wheel, but there's buttons in the middle sometimes. Some things I keep finding new. I mean, kind of interesting when you buy a vehicle and you keep finding more new stuff on there, almost every single time, even if it was used. And the guy in there at the oil company said that what you're hearing, it's either a lifter or a rocker, not a rod. My mechanic said it could be a rod, and they said it could be an easy fix too. Problem is to find the gasket for it. I might have to go to the said no right turn signal, but I can't turn anyhow until this car goes. Alright, might have to go to the dealership. Might not have to. I'm not sure. Oh, there's the stuff that's putting down that anti-skid. What I was talking to you about. Oh, yeah, the flat tire. He's changing the tire. I'm glad I'm not doing that. Here in the 25 degrees right here in this area. Oh, you got frosty. Yellow light. You notice that yellow light. You're allowed to go through when it's yellow, but red you're not to. And in Pennsylvania, you can turn. You've just seen that. They have a red light, and it doesn't say no turn on red. You can turn on red. There was a dump truck that didn't have. Did you notice that? There was a dump truck that didn't have lights on. One leaving, one parking, one almost hitting the rear end of another car. But that's one thing you have to do when you're driving. You have to make sure of your surroundings at all times. Even if you're tired, you have to do that too. And right now, I should have been in the middle lane, but I'm not in the middle lane. I still can get over. There's no cars behind me. Not just yet. Oh, well, there is cars behind me, but not close. But yeah, also, okay. I didn't know if he was going to go straight ahead or turn. Also, it's, I'm heading back into Flemington, so that's pretty much the end of the video here. So, just be careful when you drive. You must know your surroundings and use everything in your quality. Your nose, your ears, your eyes, and I hate to say your mouth. But use every instinct you have. Even your feeling of your hands. Your ears, you can tell things are wrong by the engine. You're feeling, you can tell with your hands. If you drive a long period of time, like I do, you can tell if there's something wrong with the tires. I'm going in here at the fire hall. Here in Flemington. So, remember what I'm just saying? Use everything that you have ability to be able to figure things out. So, alright, well, I'm gonna stop here, and now I'm gonna say you have a good day.